Warm welcome to one and all here. Now we'll be discussing about numericals on the dumpers or carriers. So dump trucks, in the last class we discussed about the classification of the dump trucks. There are different classifications. The two types what I am showing you is just on highway dump truck and then the off highway dump trucks here. Okay. What does the dump truck operations include? The dumpers, they are also called as tippers. What is the operation of them is loading. First, the process involves loading the dump truck. First, we have to load the dump truck, and then we have to travel, or we have to carry, or we have to haul the loaded uh, material into the from the dump truck onto the site where we want to dump the soil. That is called as hauling. And then once we reach the site where we want to dump it, then there we are supposed to dump the material at the desired place, and then we should again return back to the initial place. So this is the operation involved in the dump trucks. Okay. Now you may have to recall this equation, whereas hauler production per hour, hauler is the dumper now, which is the one which is carrying. Okay, so what is the production output per hour is like 60 minutes divided by the time taken by dumper in one cycle into the capacity of the dumper. 60 minutes divided by time required to complete one cycle in minutes multiplied by the hauler's payload per cycle in tons or in cubic meters. That is the hauler production per hour. And what is the cycle time of a dumper and the hauler involves is loading time. First we have to load the dumper, then we have to haul it from loaded place to the dumping place. We have to dump the material and we should return. Okay, dump it, turn the vehicle, and then return, and then spotting and waiting time. This is one cycle time of a dumper. Okay, then travel time can be calculated using this formula, that is length of the distance traveled divided by the average speed multiplied by 60 will give you travel time in minutes. So turning, dumping, and spotting time can be utilized with this help of a table here. Table A indicates turning and dumping time in minutes for poor, average, and favorable conditions, and for different types of dump trucks. We have a bottom dump truck, we have a rear dump body, we have a side dump truck, we have a heavy duty scrapper there, that is and then at the same time, we have a time which is given by the manufacturer. It's called as swapping with the loading machine. It's again based on different conditions. So as poor, average, and then the favorable condition. So now before I go into the numerical, I just want to share you one video how a dump truck works. This is a loader. What you are observing is a loader. This is going to load the soil into a dumper. Now dumper is yet to come to the site. Now loader is ready to load the soil into the dumper. Now here you can see the dumper. Now dumper is in the position. Preferably first dumper is supposed to be in the position. Now loader is loading the dumper now. Now if you could make a count here, loader has loaded the dumper with one bucket now. The dumper is not it is not full. So one cycle of loader is over. This is the second cycle now. So even with the second cycle, the dumper is not being filled. This is third cycle of a loader. See, loader can be a dozer, it can be a front end excavator like this, it can be a backhoe. Loader can be anything. Here we are using front end loader. So three cycles of loaders are completed. Still the dumper is not filled. So this is the fourth cycle. Yes. The dumper is, oh, if you could look at, listen, the honking that says end of a cycle. That says end of a cycle. So this is how a dumper and the loader together they work. I'll go back to the presentation. So once we are with this, once we have seen the video, now we'll go to the numerical. There is a formula to calculate number of dump trucks in operation per loader. So that is equals to CD by N into CL. You need not remember this. CD is the cycle time of a dump truck in minutes. N is being number of cycles required for a loader to fill a dump truck. Remember, loader is the one which is going to fill the dump truck, and dump truck transfers the material from one place to another place. And then CL is a cycle time of a loader in minutes. So with this basic knowledge, we will going to get into a numerical one. The numericals I have taken it from the textbook. It's construction equipment and its management by S.C. Sharma. So the problem says like this: estimate the number of dumpers required for the transportation of 1,500 cubic meter of material per day for average lead of the number is missing here, so maybe the average lead of for average lead of 4 kilometer. Following data may be considered for estimation. So theoretical capacity of dumper is 8 cubic meter. Actual capacity of dumper is 15 cubic meter. Of course, theoretical is always more and actual is going to be lesser than the theoretical. And cycle time of dumper is being 30 minutes. So cycle time is being directly given here in the numerical. Okay. So first, uh, try to understand the numerical here. Okay. He is asking you to calculate the number of dumpers required for a transportation of 1500 cubic meter of material for an average lead. Lead is by how much distance I am supposed to dump the soil. So I am excavating the soil and I have to dump it somewhere, and that distance is called as a lead. It is of 4 kilometers in the numerical. Okay. Here we need to make some assumption always, because we cannot work all 24 hours in a day. So what is assumption is, always make an assumption of 6 hours per shift. We can make shift wise, we can work shift wise. Okay. And for a factor of safety, we will be assuming any equipment will be working for 50 minutes in 1 hour. Performance efficiency, we call that, if you could recall. Okay, so 50 minutes per hour is the working time of any machine, and then 6 hours per shift. This is an assumption. Now we'll go to the solution part. As we know that for estimation purpose, actual period is considered as 50 minutes per hour. So this is an assumption now. Material transported per hour. What will be the material transported per hour? How much material is being transported by a loader in 1 hour? See, uh, the loader is working, dumper is working for 50 minutes, and cycle time of a dumper is 30 minutes. Okay. And what is the capacity of the dumper? It is actual capacity, that is 15 cubic meter, right? So in 1 hour it is going to complete almost like 5 by 3 of a, so it comes to be around 1.667, it seems. 5 by 3 of one cycle, 5 by 3 cycle is being completed here. Okay. So the total material transported is 50 by 30 into 15, that is 25 cubic meter. So 25 cubic meter is being transported in 1 hour. Now, that is a quantity of the material transported in 1 hour. What will be the quantity of the material that is being transported in 6 hours? Because my shift is 6 hours. So in one shift, by one loader, I am going to complete, or I am going to excavate 150 cubic meter of a soil. By one loader, by one dumper, sorry, by one dumper, if it works for 6 hours, then the total earth dumped in a given time, that is in 6 hours, is 150 cubic meter. But how many dumpers are required? What is my total soil I am supposed to excavate it? I have 1500 cubic meter of soil, but one dumper excavates 150 cubic meter of soil. So total dumpers required is 1500 by 150, that is 10. Okay. So number of dumpers required is 10 dumpers, and we should always go with a standby of 10% or 20%. Here I am taking it as 10%. Okay. So I am considering 10% of a standby. So 10% of 10 is 1. Therefore, total number of dumpers required is 11. This is the answer. We go to numerical 2, bit lengthier problem. I'll just read the numerical. You try to understand it. Estimate the number of carriers. Carriers is the loader. Okay. If the data for the project are quantity of the material to be handled, that is excavated, is here 50 lakh cubic meter. Capacity of loader. Capacity of loader, that is like a front end loader or something of that sort. That capacity is 2.3 cubic meter. Next, capacity of bottom dumper. It is capacity of the dumper. Its capacity is 30 cubic meter. Now, project to be completed in 2 shifts in 5 years with an yearly working hours of 2000 hours. So, in a year, we can work for 2000 hours in 2 shifts. Next, job and management factor is 0.70, operating efficiency is 0.85, bucket fill factor is 0.85, swell factor is 0.90, cycle time for a loader. Okay, loader is going to dump the soil into a dumper, so that cycle, it has to excavate it and it has to dump it into a dumper. So that is one particular cycle, and that time is 0.5 minutes. That is 30 seconds. Lead distance, that is the distance to be transported. Distance of transportation is 6 kilometers. Next, the speed during empty haul, when there is no soil in the loader, that speed is 25 kmph. And when there is a soil in the loader, that is loaded haul, it's always going to be smaller than the empty haul, so that is 20 kmph. Okay. Now we are supposed to calculate the number of carriers, so we have to calculate the number of dumpers required. We'll go with the solution. Output of a loader per hour is 2.3 is a bucket capacity. Okay, 2.3 is a bucket capacity of the loader, and cycle time of loader is 0.5 minutes. So in 1 hour, it is going to complete 30 cycles. Sorry, 0.5 minutes. So in the sense, it's almost going to complete 120 cycles here. Okay, so therefore output loader per hour is 2.3, and I am multiplying all the factors here into 60. 60 is minutes divided by 0.5. So this happens to be nearby 125.63. Let us say this as 125 cubic meter. Next, quantity of material to be handled per hour. It's 50 lakh. Total quantity is 50 lakh. How many hours we are working? We are working in an year for 2000 hours, but my total project duration is 5 years. So in total I am working for 10,000 hours. Okay, so total working hours is 10,000 hours. Then total quantity is 50 lakh cubic meter. Then in an hour I am supposed to transport around 500 cubic meter of soil. In 1 hour, in 60 minutes, we are supposed to transfer or haul to 500 cubic meter of the soil. Therefore, number of loaders required are, in 1 hour I am supposed to load 500 cubic meter of the soil, and the loading capacity of each loader is 125. Therefore, four number of loaders are required. Okay, and always go with one standby, that is maybe 10% of 4 is zero point 0.4. It cannot be a fraction here, so one number. So total loaders required are 5 numbers. Next, in continuation, loading time for carrier. Okay, what is the loading time for the carrier is? It is 30 into 60 by 125. 30 into 60 by 125, that is equals to 14.4 minutes. Then empty haul, the time taken. Here I am going to calculate the cycle time. Okay, loading time is 14.4 minutes. Empty haul return time required is 6 into 60 by 25, that is 14.4 minutes. 6 is kilometers, 60 is minutes, 25 is speed. Similarly, loaded haul time at 20 kmph is 18 minutes. Okay, considering other fixed time of like turning here and there, so that time let us say extra as 2 minutes. So total time taken is 48.8 minutes. One cycle is of 48.1 minutes here. Therefore, hourly output of a carrier, hourly output of a dumper, 30 is the dumper capacity multiplied by 50 minutes. 50 minutes is what the dumper is working in 1 hour, divided by 48.8 is one cycle time. So how much load I can handle with a loader in 1 hour is, that is 30.73 cubic meter. Therefore, the dumpers required is going to be, how much quantity of soil I am supposed to excavate in 1 hour is 500. How much quantity I can excavate, I can transfer it. One dumper is 30.73. So how many numbers of dumpers are required now? It's 500 by 30.73. It happens to be 16.27. Let us say it has 70. Okay. Then if we go with the 10% extra additional, that is 1.7. So round it up to 2. Therefore, 19 number of loaders are required. Thank you.